a minute to welcome you to the presentation, and we're going to do a very simple 5-star business opportunity overview this evening. And I hope to cover some of these issues tonight. I hope you got some paper and pen handy if you're in a place where you can sit down, write, and really pay close attention. I'm going to cover the product, the service, the trends, the timing, the benefits, the company, the provider, compensation plan, and our team, and how some of the system all works. And so right now, once again, I want to invite you to listen carefully. I want you to know that tonight it's all about you. Why are you here? I want to ask a couple questions. What made you come? Did you just decide to tell somebody, okay, they asked you, so you're going to be here? If that's the case and you honored your commitment, congratulations. And if you're here, what is it you want? What are you looking for? So let's talk about some of those things. If I could show you a way to actually change the course of your future with something that makes common sense, is simple, duplicatable, I'll say even exciting, that would allow you the ability to achieve those things that you're looking for and want in life, do you believe that's something that would be of value to you or even someone you know? Do you still have dreams? Do you have desires? Are there things that you want to make a reality in this lifetime? And if you knew it were possible, would you pay closer attention? Or are you still saying, well, maybe someday it'll all happen? So here's the next thing I want you to hang on to for just a second. What if your someday were today? Could you hold on to that thought for just a minute? Because I'm going to ask you a couple other questions to share with you how simple what we have to share is all about. If I were to show you that there was a healthcare service that could allow you to eliminate the cost of co-pays and deductibles, along with waiting time and the travel time that it took to see a doctor, if you could do all of this from the comfort of your home within 20 minutes or less, do you believe that's a service that would be of value to you or someone you know? That's something you could benefit from. The service that I'm talking about is called telemedicine. Have you ever heard of it? Healthcare is a $3.8 trillion industry and has literally doubled in the last 5 years. Telemedicine is quickly coming on the scenes because they have found out, doctors themselves have reported through their college days that they found out that 70% of most of their office visits could be handled right over the telephone. But, you know, with the cost of their expenses, and they want to get you in. You got to pay your copay. You got to pay all this, and they just sit around in a sick waiting room, and you go, oh my gosh, hope I don't come home with something that I'm trying to get rid of now. And fortunately, that's what can happen. So telemedicine is now moving whether you have a dumb phone or a smart device, and by that I mean an iPhone, a Wii phone, a U phone, an iPad, a BlackBerry, a Blueberry, a Raspberry. You can actually contact a doctor who's simple through your Skype or an old-fashioned computer nowadays. So I say smartphone or a dumb phone or a smart device. You can actually get a hold of a doctor. How'd you like to do that? Request to speak with a doctor and literally have a consultation with a doctor where you can share what's going on and take care of all of your needs within a 20-minute time frame. Literally going from 20 minutes to pharmacy to doctor. Well, they say that right now, the future of healthcare is telemedicine, and telemedicine is right now. And telemedicine is predicted to literally cut healthcare costs by 90%. So we say you can go from doctor to pharmacy in less than 20 minutes. Now, the company is called Tela.Care, and Don Frieda is actually the founder of Tela.Care and the CEO. Now, Don Frieda has a track record and a proven history of what he's already done. He worked for a company called Vector Marketing, and he took Cutco Cutlery to $1 billion in revenue. And since then, they've gone on to do what they do and add a couple more billion to the mix. But here's the important part. As the CEO and founder, I believe he has what it takes to help us to do the same thing. Only we don't have any overhead, no additional expenses, no products to stock on our shelves, and no inventory, and whoa, wait, let's back up. Inventory. To those who are seasoned networkers, you'd really appreciate hearing this. Nothing to stock on your shelves. No more stepping over your opportunity to get to your car. Something so simple as a service. And the service provider, that's provided by a company called MD Live. They have the largest and professional board-certified medical doctors, pediatricians, and therapists that provide the service to our customers. And by the way, we're our own customer too, just so you know. So as I came on board to use this service, I'm also my own customer. And when I said we go from doctor to pharmacy in 20 minutes or less, we also have a prescription card that comes with this. And that prescription card gives us up to 85% on our medical prescriptions on a discount. And we have somebody who just recently had gone, and I think his prescription was $17 and change. And when he pulled out this card and said, can I get a discount with this, so this honor a discount, he actually ended up paying $7 and change. So that's more than 65% savings. That money goes back into your pocket, to your household, and maybe to your kids' college fund, or maybe, unfortunately, into your gas tank. But it still goes back to you either way, right? That's where it belongs. Your hard-earned money belongs into your pocket. And as somebody who's involved in Tela.Care, just for listening, we love to gift the people who listen to our presentation. So here's your first gift coming your way. Get back to the person and tell them you'd like to have a prescription discount card, because we'd love to gift you one of these and help start saving some of those savings right now. What does this all cost? To join Tela.Care is only $24.95 a year, and it's only $24.95 a month for the household, per household, for the entire service. Now, so when you sign up, that's $49.90, and then you're paying $24.95 a month. Now, that's per household and unlimited usage. Now, I'm excited to tell you I just saw an infomercial this week about something very similar to what we have, only, of course, I believe we have the Cadillac or the Rolls-Royce, if I can say that, of service providers. So I'm excited, but I saw a more inferior service that actually told on the television that you can have that for $99. Every time you use it, you pay $99. I was like, well, what's the fun in that one? So I know there are companies out there, however, that provide a service like this to their employees. And I want to let you know that they pay for the service, like that $99, they pay for that, and the employees pay between $40 and $45 or $49 a month to use the service every time they use it. So now just think what I told you once again, $24.95 for unlimited service for everyone in your household. That's great value. I love value. I love savings. So let me ask you, remember I said, what if your someday was today? Do you know it's a proven fact that the average family could literally stay out of bankruptcy court for an extra $276 a month? Now, that's less than $300. So here's another question I want to ask you. What would $300 do for you in your household? What would you do if you had an extra $300? Because to achieve $300 in income, there's an income opportunity available here, and it would work to help you to get that money to show you. But how much are you looking for? Is it just $300 that you want, or do you want more? How much money would you love to see coming in your mailbox every single month? That's a question I have for you. And here's the toughest question of all. What if you could write your own dream check? How much would you make that dream check for? And if you can really write a number down and see that, or see it in your mind, what would you do with that kind of money? What are those dreams that you're trying to achieve? What do you want to do with that kind of cash? Are you someone who's looking to have time freedom or financial freedom or change your lifestyle? And maybe it's all about lifestyle and you want things? Are you looking to be a business owner? Are you looking to travel? Are you looking for security? A lot of women like to know there's that security. And in today's time, that's a good word right now. How about just giving back to your community? What about if you wanted to do that? And if there's something or a mission that you really are passionate about and you want to give back, or even show those missions or ministries or whatever is going on, or nonprofit organizations, how they can achieve something and give back. There's there's bigger things here than just about us, right? Maybe you just want to alleviate the stress in your own life, live above water, and have a happier life, and just feel that you want to just be happy, and that's good enough. Whatever it is that you want to do, your someday could be today. So let's talk a little bit about what you could do if you were looking to achieve any of the things we've just discussed tonight. The compensation plan with Tela.Care is a very, very simple comp plan. and I'm going to share with you a couple ways to just simply understand it. It's called a UNA level. That means UNA is one, so one straight across. So you can tell as many people about this as you want. But what I love to do is I like to think in a matrix format, so I'm just going to share my concept about building. Let's talk about building it in a matrix fashion of 3 who tell 3 who tell 3. Now, that's not the company's plan. This is just a simple outline to show you how simple it is to go find 3 people, tell 3 people, you get paid 7 levels in depth. And the way the company pays is they pay $3 on your first level and $2 on your second and $2 on your third and $2. They keep going down 2, 2, 2 until they get to level 6. Then it's $3, and then on level 7 it's $3 again. Now, if we just did a hypothetical 3 who get 3 and we go for 7 levels. Now, this is not, in a perfect world, this is what it would come out to. But what if I could tell you that's over $100,000 a year? What if you could earn $9,477 a month on residual money? It can happen. And then what about for somebody who goes, I think I know a few other people that might want to do this. What if you want to just tell 4? Let's go tell 4. 4 who tell 4 who tell 4. And you don't have to go down as far as 7 levels. I mean, there's ways to make this thing happen even bigger. But how'd you like to take your income from over $100,000 a year now to over $750,000 a year? That's something that interests you? It sounds like a big number, huh? Let's break it down. That's $64,000 a month. That's more than that, actually. And that's not including any bonuses. That's some good life-changing cash. What would you do with that kind of money? Whose life could you impact with that aside from your own? What if you knew some people who are really, really serious? Some people, maybe you're a big thinker like myself. And maybe you say, Karlyn, I want more. That's not enough money to get me excited. Okay. What about if you tell 5 and have those 5 tell 5? And let's just use that illustration. How would you like to make over $3.5 million a year? Because that's what it equates to. It's over $289,000 a month. Some people go, no way. Well, guess what? There's people on this line who've done that. There's people that I work with that have done this. We've accomplished this. This is doable. It's amazing because I find this comp plan to be so simple, so doable, that it's almost so good that some people go, I don't know if it can work. Well, because they stop thinking right away. So what if this part wasn't true? What if it's going to just start off with just getting 3 and showing you how 3? And I believe that's really how you have to get your belief factor. Start with 3. Get 3 who get 3. Here's what happens. There are bonuses attached to this. If you get 3 people and help those 3, you just bring in 3. You become a star. And the way the company pays you, simply you get a one-time bonus of $20 and you become a star. We're getting 3 people, and you can do it over and over and over again. So you can go as wide as you want on however much you want to be a star. But let's talk about helping others. So what if you went out and helped one person that you talked to and helped them become a star? So they get their star bonus, and they have 3, and you become a star maker and receive a bonus one time of $10. And you can do that over and over and over. That helps boost the check to really get you going. I know that just by becoming a star, with that alone, plus just getting those 3, you're already in the black in your business. How many can say that after starting a business, especially if you do it in your first either day or your first 72 hours or even your first week in the business? Okay, what about your first month? For goodness sakes, not anybody can ever say they're in the black in the business. But watch this. Help 3, get 3. Very simple. Find 3 people and help them each get their 3. Everybody can do that. And just if that's the formula you use, first of all, you're going to see stars rising all over the place. What happens is your business is free. It's not costing you anything to have this service every month. Wouldn't you love to know you can make everything in your household free? That's great. Put your business in the black, get your service for free, and then the more people you help to get theirs for free, the more your check is rising. Before you know it, your electric bill is free, your gas bill is free, you're paying your mortgage is free. Look at that's a great way to live, right? That's a lot of star funds coming up. I love it. Tela.Care has actually partnered with MD Live to make this all happen. We leaders have partnered with Tela.Care. Together, the leaders are working to make a world of difference. We see how this can touch a lot of lives. I believe we have found a way to align with the right company at the right time with the right product. We have a right compensation plan. We just have everything falling in place. The timing couldn't be better. Oh my gosh, if not now, when? Everybody is struggling with this kind of a service issue right now. The opportunity is great. The system we have in place, well, we have leaders that have put systems in place to make presenting this business very simple. You're here tonight. Simply send somebody to one of our presentations, either over the internet or do the presentation right here on a webinar. But either way, we've made it very simple. You don't have to know what we're telling everybody. We'll do it for you. You just got to get into the calls. So when you got the right support line wanting to work with you, getting all the right training, you put enough of the right stuff together, don't you think you have a recipe for real success? We believe we do. We believe we've made that happen. We want to make sure also, do we have something of value that's really that people are going to want out there? So let's go back and look at proven track records. You know, Stefan has said, you can't change the things we don't acknowledge, but you have to acknowledge things so that we can predict how our future is going to go. Past events predict future things. So let's check it out. We have all kinds of things out there that people are already doing, from prepaid legal to your homeowner's insurance to insuring whether it be your car, fire and flood insurance, health insurance, homeowner's insurance. I mean, even death insurance, life insurance. Come on. Here's what's funny. A lot of people don't realize, if you look at all those services, we're a service industry as well, so we fit right in the category of great successes. Okay, now let's look at something else. Simply agreeing that we want to join and become part of something like this and earn at least $1 puts us in a whole nother category. The benefits of having a home-based business. Oh my goodness. To be able to umbrella yourself under the home-based business tax deductions and keep more of your hard-earned money coming back to you is powerful. And then let me talk to you if you're a W-2 wage earner. I don't know if you know the law. The law states if you join a home-based business, because they say, if you're a home-based business owner, you know what? You need funds to do your business. You go in and you raise your tax exemptions, and by law it's called legal, moral, and ethical way to do it. And you get to get an instant pay raise on your paycheck. And what is that going to cost you to do? Look at this. This is crazy. I won't give you all the tax advice, but I'm going to tell you there's a huge secret there for learning how to bring home more of your own hard-earned money and keep it where it belongs in your household. You're working hard to make it through life and to help other people to make it through life. This is what I love to do, and I'm telling you I found a secret in my possession right here. For $24.95 a year, and $24.95 a month per household, unlimited. So to join Tela.Care, I tell everybody, you can join the service. That's great. But everybody, to come under those home-based business deductions, everyone should pay one time, $24.95 for that year. You know why? It gives you a year to see, can you make money with this? Can you do it? You don't have to pay next year if it doesn't work for you. Keep the service if you're liking it. We hope we bring you such a high-quality service, and we hope that your life goes so well that you never have to use the service, actually. But what great peace of mind it brings about, right? Find out. You might find there's some people, and if nothing else, let us help you get your service for free and benefit with those tax deductions. So here's what I want to say to you. If you like what you've heard tonight, say, you know, I think it sounds pretty simple. It is. And I think it could really change other people's lives as well as my own. Okay, and it can. And if you're willing to be coachable and let us work with you and show you how to do it, we'd like to reach out and ask you, who do you know that you could touch? How many lives could you talk to and share? How fast could you get your 3 people? Can you write 3 names down right now that you know, 3 to 5 people that would love to see something this simple that makes this much sense? Write them down. And then you might decide, I think I'm sitting in the right place at the right time, and right now might be my someday. And if that's the case, we want you to know that we have found something that we believe wholeheartedly that the common person can actually take themselves from where they're at into riches with something this simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. It has to just be simple and something that everybody can do. We'd love to invite you to come and join us and come on board and get started. Partner with a winning team. We have worked to partner the right people together so that we can be winners in Tela.Care. And we'd love to help take you on that journey with us. Now, I want to thank you for investing your valuable time to hear more about this opportunity this evening. I like to know that I might have been the first to share the whole thing with you for the first time. That excites me. And if that's the case, that's you know, got to remember you heard it here first, okay? I think Tela.Care is going to be a household word. And you're going to have to remember that you were one of the first to hear about it, because soon it will be that way, a household word. And if you like everything you've seen and you decided tonight you want to get started, I want to be the first to tell you welcome aboard. And then I want to tell you need to get back to that person who led you here. And I need you to know that we have the team website set up for everybody to win. Now, there's three kinds of people. There's people that sit there and say, I want to watch things happen. Then there's other people who say, you know what, I want to help make things happen. And then there's people who sit by and they sit so long, because if you think long, you think wrong, and they say, wonder what the heck happened. So these three people also, you're going to be number one. You're going to be a person that says, I am so excited after what I heard. I'm ready to get started. That's when you need to get back to that person. Tell them, hey, I'm a number one. I want to get my discount card, and I want to definitely get started with my own personal account today, and get back to them for that. Number two, those are people who say, you know what, I like everything I've heard, but I have a few questions and I need to talk to one of the support line or just get a couple questions answered. Need a little bit more information so I can finish making a sharp, effective decision. You still need to get back to the person who led you here so that you can, out of courtesy, tell them if you're a one or a two. And don't be surprised when I say this, but if you're a three, you've decided, you know, after what you saw, this just doesn't appeal to you and it's not for you and you want to stop right here, and that's okay. But get back to the person who asked you to watch. Tell them you saw everything. You'd love to get a discount card. Thank them for thinking about you, and let them know that you're a number three. Because it's not for everybody. Not everybody's going to love what we have to share. Not everybody wants to change the course of their life. We understand that. We know that we're going to do this with or without you. We would like to tell you we'd love to do it with you, however. So if you like and you want to be a part of the whole entire StarMakers .us team, we're here, we're available, things are right there for you to take a look at. You can see this presentation once again if you need it. You can go and see it on the site. It's right there. If you want to share it with others, you can do it that way all through the week. In the meantime, as you've heard it said before, we have all kinds of presentations available to you in all ways to do the business, and we'll customize it for you because it's not about us. It's about you. We'd love to get together and help you with a strategy session, decide what it is you want, what you're trying to accomplish, and how we can best help get you there. I do want to tell you once again, my name is Karlyn, and I want to thank you so much